So this is my weekly report for March 7th. And this last week we've had so much rain that I didn't get out and go fishing. But if you look behind me here, this is the YOLO bypass. So what happens when the Sacramento River gets at flood stage, they open the weirs up above Calusa up there, and it floods the YOLO bypass. So it's a lot of water, and they always do it, when the Sacramento River, so it releases the pressure so we don't have any flooding in Sacramento. But what happens is all this water you see out here, it all goes down, it dumps into the tow drain, and it goes into Liberty, out Cache Slough, Rio Vista. And you could imagine this is all farmland, and they just plowed it all up, and then the water comes in. It just takes all that dirt, so you can't even see an inch. The water is so dirty. So it's going to take a little while before the Sacramento side becomes fishable. But you could catch sturgeon because they like that kind of water. But as you can see, there's a lot of water out here, and I think in time, that when it does clear, the fishing is going to be really good. So right now, like I said, I haven't done anything this week, and Dungeness season's still open. When weather permits. We've been having so many storms come through, so you probably can't even get out in the ocean. The San Francisco Bay, there's guys been fishing for halibut and been doing okay. They've been trolling. You're going to throw anchovy tray bait. And the South Bay's been the better area, where you're going to be in anywhere from 10 to 20 feet of water. And you're going to throw with a spreader. I did a video last year on it, so you could go back and look at the video and see how you set up. But you want to do trolling because you want to cover a lot of ground. And there has been some pretty decent, fish being caught, but most of them are going to be just keepers. Sturgeon fishing, that's probably one of the best things going on, right now because of the water conditions. The water's kind of muddy, and those fish really like that kind of condition. And I know that over there from probably Martinez on in, Pittsburgh, down in the Rio Vista area, they're probably doing pretty good. I drive the Sacramento River all the time. I see guys all over by Merritt Island and Hood, which is some of your primo spots. But make sure you look at the sturgeon regulations because it's all changed in 2024. So you might want to look at the regs and make sure that you're all legal. Get your report card so you're only allowed one fish this year, and the size limit, they also changed it. So make sure you read them regs before you go out. Stripers, haven't heard a whole lot, but I'm probably going to start going out this next week if weather permits. I'll be on the San Joaquin River because I can remember in the past when the Sacramento River gets all trashed out, I would either go on the Sacramento port or in the San Joaquin side over by Mildred, Port of Stockton. The water in McCollum is still pretty decent, so I imagine there's some stripers over there. I just haven't been out. The bass fishing, the Delta, friends of mine has been doing really well off the McCollum. There's beaver, hog, sycamore. You can even go north up to Snodgrass, but the water up there is very fishable. You can still see down like 12 inches. So if I was looking at bass down there, I would go look in that area. All the lakes have been pretty decent. The smaller lakes obviously get a lot dirtier. They get trashed, but lakes seem to be kicking out. I would think Berryessa is going to get good here. Folsom's good. Orville, McClure, all the lakes around here in the Mother Lode should be pretty decent. So that's one of your options. Crappie fishing, I heard, has been a little bit tougher, because of all the rains we've been having, and I haven't heard a whole lot of people fishing them around here. I know down south they've been catching them, but around here it's been kind of a hit and miss type thing. Trout fishing has been really good. Pardee's been really good. Comanche's been on fire. They've been getting a lot of decent fish because they plant them in there pretty big. But I imagine you could catch trout in all the lakes. Folsom, Buller's Bar might have. I heard the kokanee bite's pretty decent there. But any of your local lakes around here, you could probably go get trout because of the way that they're planting them. But like I said, you could go out early fishing for kokanee. I talked to a guy last week. He was up at Bullard's. He said he caught a lot of them, and he got one like 15 inches. But he said most of them are in that 10-inch range still. But Bullard's Bar is a place to go if you want to do some early kokanee fishing. Landlocked kings. That's what I've been focusing a little bit on. If you look at my video last week, I gave you a tip on how I put my hoochies and dodgers together for Trump for the kings. But Folsom Lake and Orville are the places that you want to go right now if you want to catch some kings. I was there last week. We fished in the morning. We had a little trouble with the boat, but we got it going, and we fished till about 11, a little after 11, and we had 10 hookups and maybe a couple drive-bys. We put 7 in the boat. You know, they're like 16 to 18 inches. But the king salmon action is actually pretty good. Orville, a friend of mine was up there mooching, caught easy limits. So I think there's more there, but I think the bigger ones are have better chance in Folsom. The day we went, Denise also went back the day after with Tom, and they hooked one that almost spooled them, and then it broke their line. But it probably, you know, a fish. Tom's a good fisherman. He said that was probably over 10 pounds. But there's some big ones being caught there. Kevin Fogel's been fishing there a lot, been catching a lot of fish. He also told me he's hooked some big ones there in the last month or so, and a couple of big ones got off on them. But Folsom is probably a good place in Orville if you want to go get your kings right now. But fishing, you know, the way the weather is, I anticipate this spring to be an awesome year. I'm going to be getting out here pretty quick. It's been storming weather, and it's been really putting a damper on my fishing. But I will get out there real soon. And I want to let you guys know I got a new sponsor for my channel this coming year. It's Gone Fishing Marine. I want to thank Mark for setting me up. He's going to put me in a duckworth, you know, that I could use for trout and kokanee. It's really set up nice. And you know, if you guys are looking for a boat, or you need some graphs put on your boat, or you need any kind of maintenance or something, go see Gone Fishing Marine. Ask for Mark Blatton. He's the owner. Just tell him I sent you over there, and then he'll take care of you. We also have the Sacramento Boat and RV show at Cal Expo starting today and going through Sunday. And Mark will be out there. So if you're interested in buying a boat, I'm sure they got a lot of slamming deals out there if you guys want a boat. Another thing is, you know, every Saturday I'm on California Sportsman, and once in a while I'm on Ultimate Bass with Kent Brown and Seps. And I'm on the air every Saturday at 6:35. So if you're on your way fishing or something and you want to hear what's going on locally, turn on to that station and listen. I give the report like today on Thursday, and then, you know, on Saturday when I'm in there, if I hear anything more current, I let you guys know. So anyway, if you like the video, hit that like. Please subscribe. You know, I'm almost at 11,000 now. So, and if you have a comment, just leave it, and I'll get back to you in a couple of days. So thanks for watching, and I'll be out on the water more start coming up. This next week, I'll probably hit the Delta and maybe Folsom or Orville for some kings, and I'll let you know what's going on. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.